Welcome back to the Baseball Hut 2, where we talk about other things other than our favorite team here at the Hut, the New York Mets. And I've been talking a lot about the Oakland A's. The Oakland A's are going to be moving to Las Vegas very soon. I don't know when, probably in the next 2-3 years. They have a deal in place with Nevada. They bought a plot of land on the Vegas Strip next to where the former Oakland Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders, are playing. So they're basically out the door. But you still have to play games during the season. Now, if you like this kind of stuff, you want to watch sort of a whole organization, a whole situation collapse and crumble before your eyes. This is the channel you want to watch. You want to watch something collapse, just watch one of my videos, just in general. But the Oakland A's are right now the worst team probably ever. I'm reading things about teams that I have no idea ever existed. Now, we know that they are challenging the modern record of futility when it comes to the 1962 Mets. The amazing Mets. It was amazing they won 40 games. Right now, the Oakland Athletics are on pace to win 29 games. They're 10-45. They are now... and they've lost 11 in a row. They got swept by the Astros. And in fact, they got disrespected by the Astros today. The Astros were winning 9-1. And Jose Abreu, who signed a long-term deal with the Astros to play first base, and he's been terrible there. He finally hit his first home run of the season. And we're at Memorial Day. And he sprinted around the bases very quickly. No problem. He's excited he got a home run. He's excited that he, got that out of the way. But here's the thing. It was noticed by the players on the A's and it bothered them. And it got to a point where when he came in and touched home plate, he went into the dugout. Instead of high-fiving his teammates, he slid into the dugout. That is about as disrespectful as you can possibly get. And that tells you how bad the Oakland Athletics situation is. Nobody's going to the ballpark. And in fact, I saw a tweet by the Astros saying that the Astros scored 10 runs in front of tens of fans. So even the Astros organization is making fun of the A's fans that are there. If you're an A's fan that is there, I feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for the people that aren't there. I feel sorry for the people that go to the ballpark and have to sit through all that. And then have other teams disrespect you, not only outside the white lines, which means in the dugout area, but also online. That is not right. And it is a shame that the A's are so bad. People are calling them the Oakland Triple A's. That's how bad people are goofing on the A's. Now, I'm reading things, and they were talking about this on the Met broadcast last night. They were talking about the 1897, I hope I got the year right, Cleveland Spiders, which is the precursor to the Cleveland Guardians. You don't know the history of Cleveland, the Cleveland franchise. They claim that they're the predecessors of, tracks back to the Spiders, then the Naps, then the Indians, and then of course, the Guardians. So the 1897 Cleveland Spiders are considered to be the worst team ever in terms of win percentage. But I've heard a situation here today. Considering that the A's are 10-45, I was reading that there was a team worse than them with this start. And it is the 1895 Louisville Colonels. I've never heard of them. But in terms of professional teams, that is a worse start than what the A's are going through right now. And this is after losing 11 games. They've lost 11 games so far. They've won 10 games so far. 10-45. They're so bad, like I said, that Jose Abreu disrespected them. And the Astros organization disrespected them. I guess considering who the Astros are as a team, I guess it's no surprise that they disrespect a team that's down on their luck. You don't want to knock down your opponent like that. That's bullshit, in my view. to act like that. And this is a veteran player doing this. This is a guy that's been in the league for quite a few years, 6, 7 years. And Jose Abreu, like I said, it's the Astros. They're very disrespectful to their opponents, and they've been like that for a long time. But again, just to go reiterate what's going on with the A's. The A's have a deal in place with Las Vegas. They might possibly get out of their deal with Oakland before 2027, which is when this new ballpark is supposed to open. There's a possibility the A's will try to get out before that. I know that there is a lot of animosity between the city of Oakland and with the franchise, with the organization of the Oakland Athletics. Everything is up in the air with them. I don't know if they're going to sell the team. I don't know if the owner's going to keep the team. I know Oakland has been very difficult to handle and deal with for this franchise. They've not done a good job with the ballpark. I guess they've refused to do any kind of renovations. As you know, in Anaheim, the people in Anaheim did whatever they had to do to renovate their ballpark to where it looks pretty good. But back in the 80s and the 90s and in the early 2000s, it didn't look all that great. It was very much a cookie-cutter kind of place. They've done a lot of work on it. Kauffman Stadium, if you know, which is where the Royals play, and that had that big fountain, but they did a lot of work to sort of help the Royals have a nicer looking ballpark. But Oakland, they've done absolutely nothing. And I understand that the team has done nothing to sort of, give any kind of like good feeling to the fans. The fans know when the team starts to bring in some young players, they win, but then they trade off these young players for other young players. You can never like hook your wagon onto any wagon. You can't follow a player for 6, 7, 8 years and maybe you sign them. They never sign any free agents. If they do, it's always on a minor league contract, on a contract as a minimum. I'll give you an example of a player that was a star player. That's Jeurys Familia. And Jeurys Familia had gotten traded to the A's back in 2017 for some prospects. They turned into nothing prospects. But he was a star pitcher. He was a guy that he has the all-time Met record for saves. Guys, was a good pitcher. They signed him this past offseason to a contract, to a minor league deal, and he's gone. So he was part of the worst team ever. But those are the kind of deals that they make. Guys, and if you look at this team, this is probably the worst group of young players that we've seen the A's put together in a long time. There is some opinion from different corners that the A's did not do a good job with the Sean Murphy trade. That they were fleeced by the Braves. That the Braves did not give them the value that they deserve to get for Sean Murphy. And if you know, Sean Murphy's having a big year down in Atlanta. And the Braves did fleece them, and they got them good. In some corners, they believe that they got no good prospects. You give it one of the best catchers in baseball, you better make damn sure you get good prospects. I don't know what's going on in that front office. You still have to build a good team. You still have to build a farm system. And they've always been able to do that. But for some reason, with that particular trade, and really with this group of players, I don't think that this team is going to be good for a while. I think they're going to be bad for a while. I think that the franchise looks at the city saying, well, we're not going to kill ourselves to put a good product on the field. And it's shown the last 2 years. And now it's everything there in Oakland is completely, totally collapsed. The best thing for everybody is that they leave after this year and get it over with. Let them bounce around to different places and play. Be a nomad team until Las Vegas is ready, or find some little minor league ballpark for them to play in. Because this is going to be even worse next year. I don't see things getting better. I really don't. And the fans there, the fans that go there, I feel so sorry for them to see how they're getting disrespected. The opponents are disrespecting, people that are spending the time, spending money to go to this disgusting ballpark. And again, I reiterate this. There's all kinds of vermin in that ballpark. All kinds of possums in that ballpark that take over sections of the ballpark. Stray cats like crazy. And who the hell knows what else? Probably rats and everything else. Mice. It's probably completely, totally infested. I feel sorry for the people that go there. I don't feel sorry for the city. I don't feel sorry for the A's organization. I don't feel bad for the front office. I don't feel bad for anybody associated with the A's. I feel bad for those players that are there. Those players that are there are not major league players. They should be in the minor leagues, or not even, that's all you can say, or not even be in baseball. And that's just it. I feel bad for them, but some of them don't belong in the majors. And this is not even a major league team. Well, you let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about Jose Abreu doing this outrageous thing. If this team had any kind of guts, the next batter should have been on his ass. But the A's are a beaten team. They're not a team. They're just waiting out the clock for them to get the hell out of Oakland. It's as simple as that. Well, thank you for watching this video. Of course, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut too. Thank you. And I'll see you later.